The overall goal of this procedure is to record electrophysiological signals from deep within the brain. This is accomplished by first placing electrodes in the target regions of interest. The data acquisition rig is then set up by the patient's bedside, and the patient is instructed how to perform a simple cognitive task. In the final step, the electrophysiological signals are recorded through the electrodes while the patient completes the task. Ultimately, multi-tapered spectral analysis is used to demonstrate variances in the local field potential activity in the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex depending on the difficulty of the cognitive task.
The advantage of stereoencephalography over other recording techniques such as subdural grid implantation is that with StereoEEG, we have access to deep structures within the brain. This is an advantage clinically when we think that seizures may be arising from these deep structures, and also from a research perspective because it gives us access to areas of the brain that we don't have access to otherwise.
Patient selection is critically important because this technique is particularly suited to the localization of seizures coming from deep cortical and subcortical structures.
Recordings like these can help us answer key questions in the epilepsy field. For example, where do seizures start? Where do seizures spread? And how do we map these areas using standard EEG techniques?
Though this method can provide insight into epilepsy and seizure origination, we can also apply it to other aspects of neuroscience, such as cognition, memory, and social awareness. Generally, individuals new to this method will struggle with the data acquisition component of the technique because acquiring electrophysiological signals can be complex.